Hello, everyone. This is Gerald Rodriguez, Customer Success Manager at Definer, and your host for this, your Definer Live Twitter space, where we talk about the latest updates on everything Definer, who we are, what we do, why we do it, and what we're doing to give you the best DeFi experience in the industry. For your information, this space is a place where we not only talk about Definer's current developments and future plans, but also, and most importantly, this is a place where Definers can connect with each other, with our team, and with the broader DeFi and crypto community. This is a space for you. For those who are joining us now during the live session or who will join us after, we want to start by saying both welcome and thank you. Great to have you in this conversation, and thank you for being a part of this wonderful community. Now, before we dive into our conversation for today, I want to remind our listeners that we will have an open floor section during and after the updates. I think this time we'll have it like after the update, so please keep your questions, comments, or remarks in mind. As you know, this session is being recorded and will be posted on our YouTube channel. So for those who are joining us after the live event, please post your questions, comments, opinions in the comment section below. Again, this is a space for everyone, and we'd love to certainly hear from you. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty stoked about the HODLer Market. V2 is making really good progress. After our last community update with the pre-search team, 3 new HODLer markets have opened. So on the Polygon chain, we have Communitas with their COM token. On the Binance chain, we have Phantom Protocol with their PHM token, and FB Bank with their FB token. Both of them are on Binance. And we have also pre-search on Ethereum and more to come. And that's the good part, that more markets will be joining and will be open very soon. It's pretty exciting. I say please join our online communities. Feel free to join and stay in the know for what's coming next. So you can find that information on our Twitter, Telegram, Discord. So if you go to our Twitter profile, you can find our Linktree link at the top. So go on there and join our communities. Be happy to interact with you on there. So, today, the HODLer Market. Everything you need to know about the HODLer Market. This is I'm trying to do this a bit differently this time. And why is that? Because, this is probably the millionth time that you've heard me or anyone from our team talk about the HODLer Market. So in preparation for this space, I asked myself, what can I share with our community that, you haven't heard before? And I thought to myself, well, this time I shouldn't talk about the use cases because you can find them on our knowledge base and our social media. I shouldn't talk about what the HODLer Market is because, we've done it many times before. I shouldn't talk about how to open a market or about the configuration details. And why? Because you can find that on both our YouTube channel and on our docs. You can visit those resources and you can find that there. So, and what is left, right? What is left after I scrapped all that? And I think it's you, right? You, the user, the investor, the creator. It's you, your story, like why you are here and supporting the HODLer Market and why you are involved, right? So it's you. So for starters, I would like to share 2 stories with you. And I think this is something that's going to be a little bit different from before. Like, I would like to share stories. Hopefully you can relate to them. And just wanting to illustrate, why your journey, no matter who you are, and how that relates to the HODLer market, because we all have a journey in the space, in the crypto space. So I'll preface the stories by saying that nothing that I say, right, constitutes financial advice, and you should do your own research. BYOR, right? You know that acronym in the space, and do that before putting your money into any type of asset, including cryptocurrencies. So I'll start just sharing those few stories first, and first, I want to, the two stories, one is from a regular user / investor perspective. And the other one is from a protocol, right? A project founder perspective. So I'll start with the user, the investor, right? And which is, you and me. I know there are other founders out there, but mostly, those are the users, regular users. So it goes like this, I work to provide for myself and my family. I go to work every day from 9 to 5. I want to be able to achieve financial independence and be self-reliant so that me and the people that I love can have a brighter future than we have at this moment. But then reality kicks in. The cost of living is rising, I have bills to pay, emergencies occur, and I feel overwhelmed because, I'm here thinking that, my salary is not keeping up with a high cost of living in today's world. I feel like I have to stretch every dollar I earn. Living paycheck to paycheck is not fun. I know some of you can relate to that, some of us. I hear financial gurus talk about it's not how much money you make, but it's how much money you keep. But how can I keep money if what I make barely helps me and my loved ones survive? People that, quote unquote, have made it say that the key to financial freedom is investing. But I cringe at the thought of setting aside a portion of my earnings for investing. One day, as I'm going about my work, I hear one of my coworkers and trusted friend mention something about Bitcoin. He says that it's like digital money that you can use and you can transact with. It doesn't have a central entity and is decentralized, and it increases or has increased in value over time, and that it could be a good opportunity for as an asset for hedging against inflation and investing. At this point, I'm feeling a bit skeptical. How can something like a digital currency work like that? I start doing my own research and learn about Bitcoin, right? Its history, how it works, and the technology supporting it, which is blockchain. After scraping it for a few bucks, I make the decision to try what my friend invited me to do, since it requires very little capital and trusting in my research. After a while, I see that sometimes the market does well, but other times it does poorly. In time, I also start to notice other protocols that have issued a digital token in the crypto space. I check them out and really like their product offering, so I start to believe in them. To show support for that project, I join their community and get involved, as I get their tokens as well. Suddenly to me, I see how the community is very active. It starts to perform many activities and do more and increase the value, and I see how the project is benefiting me as an active participant of it. But something happens. I see there's a big drop in interest in the community, and the token value decreases significantly, and I'm left thinking to myself, what happened? And because I know that this protocol and what they're doing, they have a solid team, their offering is really good, but I learned that the project has engaged in an liquidity mining program and some big crypto whales that come to farm the token And once the rewards were given, the capital had left the community, and leaving pretty much a dead community behind. And I felt down because our community that had worked so hard to build was now in shambles. Once a bright and vibrant community, now it's not so good. It's down. The excitement wasn't there anymore. The team behind the project was great, and they were working hard to pump things up, but the protocol was hit hard. After the big token dump, I felt disappointed and betrayed. How come something like this would happen to this protocol that just wants to provide value to the whole industry? I guess some people are just here to make a quick buck and then leave. But where does that leave me as a loyal supporter of this protocol? I know Bitcoin, and it has had fluctuations in the market, but it generally trends upward. Why is that? I wish there was a way to keep building upward and forward this protocol that I love without all of these hiccups. I want to be able to be successful and achieve financial freedom and stop living paycheck to paycheck while supporting an industry and protocol that I love. So that is the story of the user. Hopefully, some of you have identified with this story. I certainly can identify with this story, and with the many hiccups and issues that happen in this industry. And there are problems that need to be solved and situations that need to be addressed. So that's from the user / investor's perspective on a particular project. Now, looking at it from a protocol founder's perspective, right? So for those of you out there who are experiencing this, I hope that you can relate to this or some of it at least. So this is how it goes. I'm an entrepreneur at heart. I went to school and made really good connections there. I started getting involved with tech startups a few years ago. I really like what they're doing, but I think there's more value to be given to more people for a lower cost, a higher profit, and in a way that is fair for everyone. One of my business associates mentioned that he had heard about this new and booming crypto / Web3 industry. He said that there was an opportunity to build something cool using blockchain technology. He said that this was the next big thing after the internet. He even offered to partner with me to start a crypto / Web3 project together. I told him to give me some time to think about it and do my own research first before I make a decision. I had to talk to my loved ones, my family, and also get informed about what I wanted or what this proposal was about. As I read through various articles, looked at many communities, and engaged with other people in the crypto space, I felt my confidence grow. I knew I could succeed by helping others grow, get established, and bring my expertise and that of a solid team to form a blockchain-based organization. I went back to work and spoke with my friend and agreed to start a partnership with my business associate, with him. In a short time, we found a great, experienced team, people who were engaged and who wanted to build this from the ground up and succeed. And we presented our project to VCs and angel investors. Fortunately, other people believed in our project, and we got the funding we needed to get started. Hooray! But that was just the beginning. A big part of launching a project in the space is having a token or cryptocurrency to serve as a means to get the community involved, to raise capital to sustain the growth of the protocol. As a team, we decided that we would launch a token. But how would we do that? There were many options that were presented. You have ICOs, initial coin offerings, IDOs, initial DEX offerings. We have launch pads as well. We have other means to launch a token and a project, but how we do this. We also heard of liquidity mining programs from DEXs that we spoke in the industry that they said that they would attract more users to come use the protocol in that particular blockchain, public blockchain, and get our token out in circulation. So we decided to launch our token via IDO using a major DEX in a public blockchain. And even that DEX gave us an option to run a liquidity mining program while we were at it. At first, we saw a great volume of users coming in, providing liquidity, using our token, joining our community, etc. Everything was hyped up, everyone was happy, and people started coming in, joining, wanting to work for us. It was a good time. However, I started to notice that the further along the program we got, the more people sold our token and left our community. This phenomenon got us scratching our heads. Are people here just for the high rewards? To make a quick buck and then leave? How can we attract and retain users in our ecosystem? We knew about the value that we were providing, about the project and the protocol and the platform, but people weren't really using it. They were just coming here, getting a reward just to get the token, but then farming, withdrawing, and selling. These questions were just a few of those that were being discussed in our team meetings weekly. Our team was working hard behind the scenes to provide a great Web3 experience for users, but people weren't really engaged with our progress because of what had happened previously. People dumped
people dumping and leaving. How could we bring back a reputation and presence in the market? After further analysis, our team realized that the way we went about launching our token and rewarding our users was actually detrimental to our protocol. We were effectively handing the tokens to the wrong group of people. In business school, I always heard that the customer is key to everything. They are the ones who are willing to exchange their dollars for a product or service that I offer. In the Web3 space, my customers are the project supporters and community, those users who offer their time and resources to help the protocol grow. My focus should be on rewarding loyal supporters and building a strong community, since they are the lifeblood of our project. How can I do this? I want to make sure that people can see and partake of the value that we're striving to provide. Well, that's the story of the founder. Hope you can relate to that as well. Those of you who are founders or have started or are involved in a core team in a Web3/crypto project or protocol. Certainly have seen that in my own life and working for the team at Definer. So yeah, this is what I wanted to share. I wanted to share these stories with you just to illustrate the fact that, and going back to our theme for today, everything that you need to know about the HODLer market is that it's built for you, right? The HODLer market it's a product, it's a DeFi lending protocol that is more than just lending and borrowing to fulfill your needs, to help you succeed, to grow loyal and strong communities, and to be a part of a loyal and strong community where everyone helps each other, and that you're not afraid of token dumping, of mercenary capital, and other things that can be detrimental to the project. Your tokens will be there. So now I'll open the floor for comments, questions, and stories. If you want to share your own story, feel free. I'm here to support you and hear you out. I'd also love to answer questions if you have any. If you want to speak, please make a reaction. I will invite you to speak, so go ahead. Okay, so I'll take that as a no, but please, I would like to learn more about you and your stories and your comments, what you think, if you could relate to these stories. Let us know. Let me know in the comment section below, and I'd love to hear more. But thank you so much for being here. As I said earlier, this session is being recorded and will be available for you on Twitter and later on our YouTube channel. So go on YouTube and subscribe to our channel. And for those out there who are joining us later, feel free to contact us to find ways to collaborate and add value to our ecosystems and communities. We'll be posting some resources for you in the description below about our discussion today so you can stay in the know. And if you want the latest updates from Definer or just keep in touch with us, follow us on Twitter and join our Telegram community. You can find the links to our social media channels on our Twitter profile and in the description below. So again, thank you. Thank you for being here, for being a part of this community, and please stay tuned for more updates. So until next time, Gerald out.